and welcome to our school meeting for January 10th, 2019. It is our first school meeting in the year 2019, and we have a special agenda for us today. We're going to start off with one of my favorite books, actually called William's Doll. I'm going to do a quick read aloud with you. We'll then have our Teen Pride skit, our classroom shares, our celebratory birthdays, and then close with our Loker school song. So this is a book that I think has a really important message for how boys and girls view themselves and what is the world's expectations, what's expected of boys and girls, and what's true and what's not. So I'm just going to preview it that way. And this book, and I really need you to listen to the words. I understand that if you look it up there, we don't have the screen in here, so it might be hard to see every part of it. But if you listen to my words, I think you'll get the main point of this. And this book is William's Doll, and the author is Charlotte Zoloto, and the illustrator is William Penne Du Bois. William wanted a doll. He wanted to hug it and cradle it in his arms. And give it a bottle and take it to the park and push it in the swing. And bring it back home and undress it and put it to bed. And pull down the shades and kiss it goodnight and watch its eyes close. And then William wanted to wake it up in the morning when the sun came in and start all over again, just as though he were its father and it were its child. A doll, said his brother. Don't be a creep. Sissy, 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 said the boy next door. How would you like a basketball, his father said. But William wanted a doll. It would have blue eyes and curly eyelashes and a long white dress and a bonnet. And when the eyes closed, they would make a little click, like the doll that belonged to Nancy next door. Creepy, said his brother. Sissy, sissy, chanted the boy next door. And his father brought home a smooth, round basketball and climbed up a ladder and attached a net to the garage and showed William how to jump as he threw the ball so that it went through the net and bounced down into his arms. He practiced a lot. And he got good at it, but it had nothing to do with the doll. William still wanted one. His father brought him an electric train. They set it up on the floor and made an 8 out of the tracks. And brought in twigs from outside and set them in clay so that they looked like trees. The tiny train threaded around and around the tracks. With a clacking sound, William made cardboard stations and tunnels and bridges and played with the train a lot. But he didn't stop wanting a doll to hug and cradle and take to the park. One day, his grandmother came to visit. William showed her how he could throw the ball through the net attached to the garage outside. He showed her the electric train clacking around the tracks, through the tunnel, over the bridge, around the curve, until it came to a stop in front of the station. William had said. She was very interested. They went for a walk together. And William said, but you know what I really want? Is a doll. Wonderful, said his grandmother. No, William said. My brother says it'll make me a creep. And the boy next door says I'm a sissy. And my father brings me other things instead. Nonsense, said his grandmother. She went to the store and chose a baby doll with curly eyelashes and a long white dress and a bonnet. The doll had blue eyes, and when they closed, they made a clicking sound, and William loved it right away. But his father was upset. "He's a boy," he said to William's grandmother. "He has a basketball and an electric train and a workbench to build things with. Why does he need a doll?" William's grandmother smiled. "He needs it," she said, "to hug and to cradle and to take to the park, so that when he's a father like you, he'll know how to take care of his baby and feed him and love him and bring him the things he wants, like a doll, so that he can practice being a father." The end. So I have some questions about that. Are there specific toys that only boys can play with? No. Are there specific toys that only girls can play with? No. So boys can play with dolls? Yes. Can girls play with basketballs? Yes. Okay. So let's think about colors for a second. Do you think it's okay if boys wear pink? Yes. Can girls wear blue? Yes. Interesting. So pink is one of my favorite colors. But when I was your age, when I was in elementary school, I had a pink polo shirt that I used to wear. And people used to make fun of me because of it. Not just kids, but adults. I was called a wimp. I was called a sissy. I was called a girly boy. All because I like to wear pink sometimes. So when we think about boys and girls, people like different colors. Is that okay? People like to do different things. Is there anything wrong with William wanting a doll? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong with it. Now, Mr. O'Connor, our awesome third grade teacher, has a line that he shared with me a while ago, and I often think about. Okay? He said that pink is not a gender, it's a color. What does that mean? Pink is not a gender, it's a color. What do you think, Ashlyn?
There's no such thing as like a boy color or a girl color.
There's no such thing as a boy color and a girl color? Is that true?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's okay I'm wearing a pink tie?
Yeah.
Yeah, no one's going to make fun of me for it?
No.
Yeah. It's okay to do that. Okay? So, you want to add something, Claire?
My brother sometimes wears my dresses.
So sometimes your brother wears your dresses. Is there anything wrong with a boy wanting to wear a dress? No. You may not see it that often, but it doesn't mean that there's anything wrong with that. Okay? People like to express themselves and dress themselves in a certain way. And I've certainly seen boys who've worn dresses. I have seen girls wear certain clothes that you would think would be more for boys, but it doesn't matter. Okay? That's really, really important. So should William be made fun of because he wants to take care of the doll instead of playing basketball? No. And I think in today's world, still, though I'm loving your responses, there's still this perception out there, or this belief, that boys shouldn't wear certain colors, girls shouldn't wear certain colors, girls shouldn't play sports. And I'll tell you right now, the best basketball team on the planet right now is a girls' team. It's the UConn women's basketball program. It's the most fundamentally sound team in the entire world. And they can certainly beat plenty of boys' teams. Okay? But there's this perception out there that we can't wear certain colors, or we can't dress a certain way. So I really want you to think about this morning, that if you see someone dressing in a way that's not necessarily the way that you would dress, to not judge them for it, and to respect them for it. Just like you're not judging me right now because I'm wearing a pink tie. I like the color pink. I don't think there's anything wrong with me because I do. You with me? So I do really want you to think about that as we move forward. Okay? And it's just another way that we are respecting people. And if someday, you know, there's a boy in this school who wants to wear a dress to school, and honestly, I've seen a little bit of it in the past, is it a big deal? No. Is there anything wrong with that? No. It's perfectly fine because people choose to dress as a way to show who they are. And there's absolutely nothing wrong. So next time you think, ooh, I'm a girl, am I allowed to play soccer? Or am I allowed to play football? Or should I be doing this? Think about William. William wants to play the doll. Or if you're thinking about playing sports when you're a girl, think about the UConn women's basketball team. And if you're a boy, oh, here's something. When I was your age, and when I was in middle school and high school, I was always told that I couldn't cook. Do you know why I was told I couldn't cook? Take a guess. Why do you think I was told I couldn't cook? Charlie?
Nice and loud.
Because I was a boy. And boys don't cook. Boys don't cook, right? Circle back. Boys do cook. Some of the best chefs in the world are boys. Okay? So there's a lot of things out in the world today. I'm just giving you a few examples. That boys, they don't fit in a certain box. Girls don't fit in a certain box. We all have different interests. The important part is that we respect it and we don't judge people based on that. Okay? All right, thank you everybody. At this point, I would like to call up Team Pride. Come on up.
Thank you for being so patient as we transition into this.
Hi, I'm Ben from Mr. Moynihan's class, and I'll be playing the role of the student.
Hi, I'm Riley from Miss Lily Robertson's class, and I'll be playing the role of the student.
Hi, I'm Ashley from Mr. Moynihan's class, and I'll be playing the role of the teacher.
We take you live to the Loker School cafeteria.
Hey Ben, look at this. I bought 3 packs of Oreos today at lunch.
Riley, why would you do that? You were going to get on such a sugar high, and then you were going to get really hyper, and then you were going to get super tired and have no energy.
Ben, I'm going to be just fine. I love how Oreos taste. Chocolate and vanilla, delicious.
Riley, are you really going to eat all of your Oreos? You have a lot to do in science class today, so I'm going to need you to be focused.
Miss Maddox, I'll be such a good listener and be ready to work hard for all of science class.
Okay, Riley, I think Ben is going to be feeling a lot better than you are. Look at all those fruits and vegetables. It looks very healthy to me.
We now move to Miss Maddox's classroom.
Please raise your hand if you can name how many planets there are in the solar system.
There are 8 planets, Miss Maddox.
Thank you, Riley, but next time please raise your hand so everyone gets time to think.
Okay, Miss Maddox, I will.
Who can name the...
Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune.
Riley, please stop calling out so other students can have a chance.
Sorry, Miss Maddox. I just feel so hyper.
Who can name the large...
Jupiter, Jupiter, Jupiter!
Riley, please stop. I can't learn when you keep calling out. I can't even think straight or hear the question being asked by Miss Maddox.
Riley, this is so unlike you. Why do you keep on calling out?
Like I said, I just feel so hyper. Maybe it was the 6 Oreos I ate at lunch.
Wow, Riley, that is a lot of sugar, which is very unhealthy for you. When you have a lot of sugar, you are either going to be wild or not regulated or very tired.
Miss Maddox, I'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
Let's move ahead 15 minutes into the science class.
Hey Riley, we're partners on this planet project. I so don't want to get a bad grade on this, so we need to work together and give our personal best.
But Ben, I'm so tired. My brain is shut off and I can't work.
Riley, this is really not fair. You're supposed to work together. Riley, why are you sleeping? I told you all those cookies were not a good idea.
Wake up, please. You're in science class.
I really should not have eaten all those Oreos. I have no energy and my stomach really hurts.
Eating healthy really does make a difference. Look at Ben. He looks like he has the appropriate energy, is feeling well, and is ready to learn because of the healthy choices he made at lunch.
I know, I really let him down. I learned my lesson. I need to make sure I eat less sugar and more fruits and vegetables at lunch. It really does make such a difference. I am so sorry, Ben.
I accept your apology, Riley. Please know that you are still my friend and I respect you, but it is hard to learn when it is hard to be It is hard to be around you when you are so hyper and then falling asleep. It makes me uncomfortable and affects my learning.
What are some healthy foods that you like to eat?
What do you think?
Strawberries.
Great answer.
What do you think?
Apples.
Great answer. My favorite healthy foods are apples and tomatoes.
My favorite healthy foods are watermelon and cucumber.
My favorite healthy foods are broccoli and cherries.
Did you know that 56% of elementary school students do not eat as many fruits and vegetables as they are supposed to?
Each day it is recommended by Centers of Disease Control that students in kindergarten through 5th grade eat 2 fruits and 3 vegetables each day.
This amount is supposed to make sure that we have enough energy to run and play outside, focus and listen to our teachers, avoid getting sick, and be respectful of others' learning. So please think about that next time you bring or buy lunch. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Team Pride. So let me ask a question. Raise your hand if, wait till I ask the question. Raise your hand if you eat at least 2 vegetables and 3 fruits a day. Okay. You're all showing integrity, right? Okay. feel in the afternoon, if you are constantly tired at about 1:30, 2 o'clock, it could mean that you didn't get a lot of sleep the night before, but it could also mean that what you're eating may not be as healthy and give you that energy that you need. So next time you think about buying 6 Oreos at lunch, or 3 things of Frosted Flakes or Apple Jacks, think about what sugar does to your body. It gives you this huge burst of energy for about a half an hour to an hour. You get in the sugar high, and then you just crash, and you lose all of your energy. So the sugar high might feel fun for a few minutes because you're hyper, but in the end, it often makes you feel sluggish, tired, not wanting to do things. So just something to think about as you make good, healthy choices for eating. At this point, if we can have all of our classroom shares come on up and line up by grade level. We'll start with kindergarten and go down to 5th grade. Shout out to room 10. Room 10 is being great listeners right now during this transition. And I also must add that they were the first class here in the quietest, so they've run 5 extra minutes of recess. Okay, and we'll start with kindergarten, and I'll hand things over to Bowden.
This is Bowden, and in 2019 he hopes to learn about
Science physics
this is Charlie.
to learn about math because it's really awesome to get to learn new things that you don't know about. I would like to learn how to do this problem. Hi, I would like to learn about math. I am always from Lincoln. In 2019, I look forward to spending more time with my family. Hi, I am Honey from Lincoln. 2019, I am looking forward to a great school year. Hi, my name is Neil. I am looking forward to more addition and subtraction in 2019. Hi, my name is Olivia, and I am looking forward to recently lecture level because I am becoming a student. Hi, my name is Jason, and I am looking forward to doing more addition because I like to practice adding bigger numbers. Hi, my name is Ryan. I'm looking forward to learn more about math and reading in 2019 because I really like math and reading and math is fun. Hi, my name is Aisha. I am looking forward to learn more about math and reading in 2019 because I have to work on my handwriting and I want to get better at math.
Hi, my name is Ryan. I am looking forward to learning multiplication and division in 2019 because I'm ready for a challenge.
Shout out to room 15, doing a nice job listening.
Hi, my name is Doyle. I am looking forward to learning some hardware math because I like the challenge. I'm excited about learning science and math. Hi, my name is Emma. In 2019, I'm looking forward to learning about the American Revolution. Hi, my name is Joshua, and I am looking forward to learning division.
Hi, my name is Carlos from room 13. In 2019, I'm excited to learn about volcanoes and earthquakes because I have heard that is fun unit, and I'm interested in plate tectonics. Hi, my name is Charlie from room 13. In 2019, I'm excited to learn new strategies for long division because it will help me solve math problems faster.
Hi, my name is Anya. I am looking forward to getting our catalogs back so I can learn about the different places they went. Hi, my name is Lily. I'm looking forward to learning decimals because I like to learn my program. Hi, my name is Surya. My goal in 2019 is to learn everything I need to know about 6th grade.
My name's Nehemiah. My goal is to get better social skills.
Hi, my name is Diane. My 2019 goal is to learn Spanish. Hi, my name is Julian. My 2019 goal is to learn algebra.
All right, such awesome goals about things we want to learn in 2019. Next up, I would like to call Owen and Lexi up to do our birthdays. Room 5, I'm just so impressed with how you're listening that I think Ms. Powers needs to give you 5 extra minutes of recess.
Happy birthday to Sam Albuquerque from room 6, Evan Hassanfar from room 6, Milana Moy from room 3, Connor Kavanaugh from room 5, Holly Kavanaugh from room 6, Mira Swan from room 2, and Josie Jacquelinzer from room 4.
Happy birthday to Brenda Mahoney from room 4, Elizabeth Nimara from room 3, Alex Horwitz from room 4, Vanessa Bruno from room 13, Madeline McInnes from room 3, Mikey Rodrigo from room 2, and Gracie Momberget from room 1.
And I'd like anyone who's had a birthday since our last school meeting on December 20th to please stand as well. And we'll start our local school birthday song. Excellent. Now, if everyone can stand, our 5th graders can come up to do our Loker school song. Excellent job. Thank you, everyone. And I just have one more announcement before we go. So I just want to remind people, and permission slips went home last Friday, that if you're interested in participating in our Loker School Talent Show, whether you want to sing or dance or play a sport, play the piano, etc., those forms are due by tomorrow. So get those forms in if you'd like to do the talent show this year. The talent show is on February 13th. Okay? Thank you for being a great audience. Thank you everyone for coming. And we'll dismiss my class. We're going to start with rooms 1 and 22.